Do you ever feel like the weight of the world's injustices rests on your shoulders? Do you find yourself unable to look away from unfairness, feeling compelled to act? If so, you might have high justice sensitivity, something that's especially common in neurodivergent individuals like those with ADHD and autism. Today, we're diving deep into what justice sensitivity is, why it's so prevalent in neurodivergent folks, and how to manage it without burning out. Let's get into it. What is justice sensitivity? So, what exactly is justice sensitivity? Simply put, it's an intense awareness of fairness, equity, and inclusion. While most people care about justice to some extent, individuals with high justice sensitivity experience it on a much deeper level. This means they are more likely to recognize and react strongly to injustices they see in the world. This might sound like a good thing, and in many ways it is, but it can also come with challenges, particularly when the constant exposure to injustice leads to emotional exhaustion. Why autistic individuals experience high justice sensitivity. Let's talk about why autistic individuals are more likely to experience justice sensitivity. There are a few key reasons for this. Many autistic individuals develop deep, intense special interests. For some, that interest is justice. They may spend hours researching systemic inequality, social activism, or ethical practices. Autistic individuals often have the ability to hyper-focus, locking onto a problem until they find solution. This means that injustice isn't just something they notice, it's something they feel compelled to solve. Autistic individuals are more likely to face discrimination, bullying, and exclusion, making them more attuned to issues of fairness and equality. Why ADHD individuals experience high justice sensitivity. ADHDers also tend to experience justice sensitivity, but for slightly different reasons. Although ADHD is associated with difficulties in attention regulation, it also comes with hyperfocus, an intense concentration that can make it hard to disengage. If an ADHDer locks onto an injustice, it can consume their thoughts. People with ADHD often experience emotions more intensely than neurotypicals. If they witness unfairness, they don't just acknowledge it, they feel it deeply, which can make injustice unbearable to ignore. ADHDers, like autistics, often face discrimination and struggle with systems that aren't built for them. This makes justice a personal issue. Benefits and drawbacks of justice sensitivity. Caring about justice is a powerful trait. People with high justice sensitivity make incredible advocates, fighting for change, educating others, and ensuring fairness prevails. But on the flip side, high justice sensitivity can also lead to burnout, frustration, and even despair. Doom scrolling, advocacy fatigue, and a sense of helplessness can take a toll. How to manage justice sensitivity without burnout. It's impossible to fight every battle. Focus on the issues that matter most to you, where you can make the biggest impact. Advocacy is important, but so is your well-being. Set limits on how much news you consume and how much emotional energy you invest in justice work. You can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure you're taking care of yourself as much as you take care of others. If you notice yourself feeling hopeless, exhausted, or cynical, take a step back. You're allowed to rest. Justice sensitivity is a double-edged sword. It fuels advocacy, passion, and the fight for a better world, but it also has a potential to wear you down. If you're neurodivergent and justice sensitive, know that you're not alone, and that taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of the world. If you or a loved one are struggling with chronic stress or burnout, contact the Samson National Helpline at 1-800-662-4357 for support. And for more mental health resources, check out the links in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this helpful. Do you relate to justice sensitivity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going.